you need to identify, okay, who is our market, who's our best fit customers, and then like, are we gonna be able to find these people on this platform? If not, then why are we throwing money at it?
Exactly.
Just to be a waste, right? Like, so it's a great point that you make, and you really have to understand who do you want to go after, and that's always a tough process as well, right? Because sometimes it can be very clear who's a good fit, and then other times it's like, okay, I think this might be a good fit, but until you actually get into some conversations and start talking about some problems and so forth, you may find out, oh no, this actually isn't these types of prospects aren't a good fit. We need to readjust the target. Yeah, so with email can be a useful tool, but it can also be a challenge because everyone's inundated with so many messages throughout the day. So figuring out how you can really crack that nut with a prospect to get in front of them with an email, if that's your preferred channel, figuring that out can help you go a long way, because now it's giving you, like, if let's say it's a busy prospect, which everyone is busy, you send them an email, they're in the middle of a meeting, they might glance at the email, and because it's so compelling, they're either replying then or at the end of the meeting or at the end of the day, whatever. So really understanding how you can craft a compelling email that's short and to the point. I include outcomes to prioritize who to contact and when to reach out. So there's 4 outcomes that I use, and that's yes, no, not me, not now. So based on those outcomes, I know based on my sequence, okay, how many yeses am I getting? How many no's am I getting? Not now, not me, and not nows. So based off of that data, I can then determine, is my sequence effective? Is it hitting the mark? Or do I need to make a change? So if I'm getting a lot of no's, that's telling me a couple of things. It's telling me I'm either getting in front of the wrong people, or the messaging isn't resonating, or I need to find a different channel. Maybe I've been using the phone and no one's picking up, or I've been sending a lot of emails, no one's responding. So I might need to figure out a different channel. And then you got the not nows. That's okay. That's a timing issue. Well, timing's kind of a hard one to figure out, right? And then the not me, those ones, like, okay, how many of those are we getting? Because then that tells us again, do we need to adjust the target? Do we need to readjust who are we trying to get in front of? So usually you can determine that information and gather those data points by probably about the 15-day mark, 15 of the middle of the month. So that'd be like halfway through the sequence. Yeah, for me, like, I've never been a big fan of, let's measure the activity, like in terms of how many calls are you making, how many emails are going out. For me, it's following those outcomes. So how many yeses are we getting? Because those yeses, those are leading to either a nurture sequence, right? Like, that's someone saying, I want more information, or it's leading to a book meeting. How many no's are we getting? How many not me's are we getting? How many not nows are we getting?
Right.
And based on that data, then you can start to coach, and because if you're not getting enough of any of those outcomes, well, then there's a performance problem. There's someone's not doing any activity. But if you're getting a lot of one or the other outcomes, then okay, what's triggering those outcomes? And what do we need to adjust? Is it messaging? Is it the target? Is it the timing? Is it maybe we're not making enough calls and we need to make more calls? Maybe we're not sending enough emails, we need to send more. So there's a lot of things that you can dig into by measuring those number of outcomes.
Sales engagement automation systems are critical for any sales organization to achieve that excellence. But at the same time, it is a complex, tedious, and expensive process for any sales organization to implement it. Sometimes it can end in a failure too, and you have to start all over again. To fix this problem, Playbook AI, our current sponsor, has introduced a program for SaaS and enterprise technology startups called the Sales Excellence Program. It is the most effective, fastest, and risk-free way to deploy a sales engagement automation system in your organization to drive that growth and drive revenue excellence. None of the top sales engagement platforms give you a free trial, at least most of them. But in the Sales Excellence Program, Playbook AI customer success team not only gives you the free and unlimited access to all the features for 6 weeks, they also do the heavy lifting of implementing a sales engagement system and provide you with advice on what best practices you should follow when creating your sales playbook. To join the Sales Excellence Program, all you have to do is visit playbook.ai/SEP, Sales Engagement Platform, SEP, and type R followed by my last name, WADHWA, when the request invitation form asks you for the name of the accelerator. One, two, three, here we go. Your dream vacation?
Dream vacation is Italy.
Awesome. Thing you like most about LinkedIn?
The number of interesting conversations that I can have on a daily basis.